We're finally ready to start mounting up the tools to the tool wall. We're gonna use these knife bars, aka tool magnet things. And I've got my rough draft, let me show you guys. So this is the rough draft, basically laying out all the tools that I have, seeing what they look like, seeing how much spacing I need between everything. I measured out that whole tool wall back there. It's in the past couple of videos. So we're gonna mount up this backing plate, which drills on there, and then this magnet thing goes right on top of it, so it's very incognito. And you have to watch out for these magnets because they're super powerful. My dad almost smashed his finger on it a second ago. This is why I need to get another drill. So we just drilled the pilot hole, then we gotta switch the bit to the Phillips screwdriver bit. A man needs 2 drills. Cool. These things get beat up pretty quick. This is the one I've been using as the template, and this is a brand new one. Do the honors, put it on. So we're gonna go about 11 inches up on each one, and that should look pretty good according to my rough draft plan.
Oh, jeez. Don't go back.
It's coming together, one step at a time. I cannot recommend these little magnetic dishes highly enough. These have been such a game changer. You know, you put stuff over here, you put stuff over there. Now you just put it in the little thing. I'll leave a link in the description. They're maybe 10 bucks on Amazon. All right, it is looking good. So there we have it. Looking really clean, a lot of space, still can see all the tools, can access all the tools, can barely reach the tools, just how I imagined it. Does anyone have any ideas how I can use this dead space in here? I'm always gonna need room for the bikes to move around, so can't really have anything too tall. Love to hear some ideas. So one thing you need in the studio like this is lights. I've got a couple lights that are LED. They do a decent enough job, but I kind of wanted something a little more heavy duty. I was looking at Amazon. I did kind of half-ass research, and it was like a 3200 watt system, and it's 2 lights. And then I opened it up and I'm pulling out light bulb after light bulb after light bulb, and I'm like, what is this? And it's like this crazy 7 light bulb system. I don't know if I want to try this out or send it back, because this is a small spot and it's gonna get friggin' hot in here if those light bulbs are putting out 3200 watts. So I don't know, what do I do? Do I get a big LED panel? It's probably better, it's gonna be a lot more expensive. Do I test this out? I'm torn. I'm really torn. My brother's randomly stopped by for a little tune-up on his bike. Let's put the shop to work. What needs to be done?
The usual.
Yeah.
Shifting, and then we just figured this out on the way over. I opened the quick release, and now it is completely seized. Can't even close it. I've never seen that.
Ah, one-handed. All right, we got it. Hey, this chain's looking pretty good here. So this is the Pivot Mach 5.7 carbon. It's 26-inch wheels, a 2x10. I took it to Whistler for my first time in 2016. It's a great bike. Justin just asked me if I've got housing. Oh, I've got plenty of housing. I bought one of these big ass boxes because I'm tired of just buying it by the friggin' package. Oh yeah, let's do it. Shifter cable, on the other hand, this is my final one. I ordered a batch of these from Amazon a while ago, and Shimano or SRAM, these cables work the same. I need to buy a big box just like that. All right, so if we're gonna try to get the shifting right, I just wanna clean up the bike first, and this chain is hurting for certain. Holy moly. I've actually got this finish line mat down here to catch all the grease and everything. Didn't have it when I started and sprayed everywhere. So now we've got the degreaser that's plenty dirty, and we go over to a safe disposal area. This pile of rocks seems like a good enough place. Stuff won't grow there for another 20 years. Chain's looking a lot more bright now. I'm pretty terrible when it comes to fixing shifting, so usually my thing is just to always put a whole new derailleur cable in there. That's what we're gonna do. So this bike has one of these weird cables where this is in housing and then it's exposed and then it goes back into housing a little bit later.
Then exposed again.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. So we're gonna redo this because this is like way too short now, and just kind of, it's time for a new one. Since this cable's a little short, we're gonna make this a little longer. What do you think?
Yeah, sounds good.
So we just pulled out the derailleur cable and there's definitely a noticeable kink in it, and this housing just seems a little too long, so let's take it down a notch. We're gonna change the rest of it as well. Why leave it bad in the middle?
A little corroded from maybe some sweat.
Yeah, dripping down.
Yep.
Housing is installed. I love having this place. This is so cool. It's done, and then he just happened to need to work on his bike today. This is awesome. I thought you were the one who taught me to put a couple dabs of lube on the cable when you're throwing
that
it
was
through.
my former self. I've forgotten all of that.
It's new housing. All right, the cable's all the way through. Now use this tool to pull it through. Can you figure it out? It's the third hand. The cable puller.
I've already made it too tight.
Oh, you're gonna have to throw it away.
Return this.
But yeah, it's just
take this off the tape.
edit this, cut this out. But you can just really pull on it now instead of just hand width. Like
absolutely.
If there's any, cable stretch, and then you can mount up this a lot easier. Great tool, huh?
Whoa!
Man down.
Pretty great. How quickly can we fuck this up?
Let's do a couple little adjustments.
Just a tweak or two.
And then bam, 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 bam.
This is not a how-to video.
That's for damn sure.
This is how we did it, not how to do it.
We are documenting. It's a little long, but it's fine.
Does it not seem like it's just so strangely, like, in harm's
Hey,
way?
well, you got Shimano on here. That's the problem. This is an XTR. We got SRAM Eagle up there. It's perfectly fine. His first mistake was Shimano. His second mistake was Schwalbe.
It's not every day you see silver rims.
Nope. So one thing that I want for my shop, and I haven't really been able to envision it, is a place to mount a wheel. So like right now we're gonna refill the sealant in the wheel, and it's like you're just always awkwardly hanging it off the handlebars, or you've got it on the seat post. Like I want an actual thing to mount up in the shop. If any of you guys have an idea of how to build it, or like an axle thing, at the Industry 9 booth, like at Outer Bike a couple years ago, they had really nice like mounted stuff because they're just showing off wheels at a trade show, and it's like that's exactly what I want, is like an axle that would stick out that I could mount to like the wall right here and just be able to work on the thing. So if you guys know like a name brand, or if you're handy, let me know. Shoot me an email. I went to get my green Pedro's tire levers, and I realized I have that's a hose cutter tool.
Huh.
For the housing. One's good. You should be able to get it with one.
I'm using it the proper way. Get that guy on the spoke.
Plenty of sealant.
Looks like it has a lot of sealant.
It's run dry. We shall do 2 scoops.
Oh.
Oh my god, you screwed it all up. Don't tell them about the syringe thing that I use.
Oh, it's a lot.
It's plenty.
Tubeless has never given us any kind of issues.
No, it's easy every time.
Install is always pretty simple.
You do it by hand.
Don't plug in that air compressor. Let's just do it by hand.
Here you go. Figure this one out.
The Grand Gazoo!
Oh, you're not charging it? You're not charging? You're charging it, or what?
What am I supposed to charge to, though? Blow the roof off this place.
What, you gonna go to 120? No.
That seemed piss poor.
It's pretty.
I'm not.
I agree. I did it on
I'm
mine
not
too.
doing
You
it
can just do the
properly.
normal. Just do the normal pump. It'll pump up
This
fine.
is the whole point.
I
We're
know.
going to 160. 160 has a fucking... That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
It's yellow.
Put all your weight on it. You can't get to 160.
I can get there. I'm tired.
You weakling. And don't hit the button. The button down there is to let out air.
You did it.
That is not very satisfying.
It did it.
Yeah.
What more do you want?
just a pop, a loud pop.
That's up to your tires to do.
So now I use the button to let it out. 25 or so is probably good.
No, I think that was pretty great.
Yeah.
That's all you can ask for.
Yeah. So that took us about an hour. It'd probably take me 5 hours on a live stream, but cool. Putting the shop to use. We just tested out our handiwork in the front yard.
It's good.
Feels pretty nice. I got my new POC helmet that I'm trying out now. Sweet. By Kennedy Brothers mechanic standards, that was a good day. We're gonna get the hell out of here, maybe go have some Hawaiian food. Thanks for watching, you guys. I'll see you on the trail.
Staring at
yeah, it's so hard to not, like,
hey guys.
hey, well, I was...